Hi guys. The north in May begins to have the first rays of summer sunshine to replace the cold of autumn and also signals natural disasters such as storms, floods. So today's news will be a little different. Instead of the hottest news of the day, we'll take you back in time for an accurate look at a common natural disasters as well as a way to not turn a beautiful day in May into the darkest time of your life. And I am Nhật Nam from the Black 24 Hours. Ladies and gentlemen, the closest things to us right now at this place is probably the flood. Yes, you heard right. The flood was so popular that in 2017, the most popular TV show at the end of the year, Gặp nhau cuối năm, also composed a song dedicated to the floods. One thing I'm sure no other natural disasters has ever had that honor before. And now, after every heavy rain, Hanoi seems to be submerged in water. Even in some funny clips online, residents from the capital of Vietnam even carry fishing rods to fish. However, in Central region is not so happy. In 2022, in the Central region, floods and 3 consecutive storms reached the strongest intensity, causing serious damage to people and properties, also known as Typhoon number 4, Noru. A flood is when water in a river or lake overwhelms an area of land. Flooding can refer to tidal flooding, sea level rises due to storms. Flooding can also occur when water in rivers or lakes overflows levees or causes levees to burst, making the waters to spill into our lands. This also comes from the location of the Central region. Specifically, this place suffers from the southwest wind and has wind-blocking terrain, so it is easy to cause heavy rain. The weather in the Central region combined with the northeast monsoon is well suited to form a path to move the eye of the storm from the east sea directly into this area due to the influence of the wind. When the tropical convergence band, tropical depressions storm from the east sea to southwest wind pushes up to the north. In the following month, the southwest wind weakened, so the storm tended to move towards the Central region. Floods are also partly caused by human activities and economy. For example, wrong development planning, poor flood drainage systems, flood discharge into reservoirs and dams, no constructions, development of infrastructures, production facilities, unreasonable accommodations. Each flood season causes serious economic and social consequences. For example, 2020 has set a new milestone in flood history. By 2021, the rains and floods in late November and early December in Phú Yên and Ninh Bình province were approximately the historical level in 1993 and 2013, causing massive flooding, 10 deaths and missing, 60,000 houses flooded and damaged. As of December 28, 2022, natural disasters have left 175 people dead and missing. Economic loss was estimated at 19.453 billion Vietnam dong, 1.6 times higher than human losses and 3.4 times more economic losses compared to the same period in 2021. Floods also cause several other types of disasters, but most common are landslides. So Mr. Anh Minh, What is landslide?
Yes, Mr. Nam, landslide is a dangerous geological phenomenon. This phenomenon occurs when a rock mass, a layer of soil, a loose piece of rock, debris roll down the mountainside or hill or even a station.
Landslide often originate from the effect of external force on the rock mass on the slope, the top of the hill, causing the rock to break and roll down at great speed. This external force usually comes from heavy rain, melting snow, earthquake, or hydroelectric dam failure. This large amount of water pouring into the area will reduce the connection of soil, rock, tree roots, and vegetation, causing landslide. Human activities are also cause of landslide. Indiscriminate agricultural development, unplanted or deforestation will have potential unintended consequences. In particular, industrial and civil work on mountains, slope directly weaken the soil structure, easily leading to landslide in the future. According to statistics, in 2019 and 2018, landslides tend to decrease, but in 2020, flood and landslide show its terrible destructive power in just a short time. From the afternoon of October 28 to beginning of November, a lot of landslide causing serious consequences occurred in central region. From the beginning of the year to November 18, 2020, 132 people died and went missing due to landslide. A drought is a period of months or years when an area experiences water shortage. This is common in arid and semi-arid regions. Droughts are usually caused by occasional little rainfall or temporary shortage for a long period of time for several months or all year round. This situation can occur in most areas, including areas with heavy rainfall or rain is not very rare, but in a certain time it does not rain or rain only meets the minimum need of production and the surrounding environment. This situation mostly occurs in the monsoon climate. There is a marked difference in the rainfall between the wet and dry seasons. Drought can also be caused by indiscriminate deforestation that depletes groundwater. Planting trees is not suitable. Areas with little water also grow crops that require a lot of water, such as rice, leading to the depletion of water resources. The planning of water use, the arrangement of water is not suitable, making many work not bring into full play. In areas with abundant water, small works are enriched, while in areas lacking water as natural water source, there are many small projects enrich the construction of large projects. A multi-year of short-term but instant drought can also cause significant environmental, economic, political, and human health damage. Drought is caused of poverty, disease, and even war due to water conflicts. Drought affect the environment such as destroying plant abundance, animal species, wide pollution, reducing air and water quality, increasing the risk of forest fire and soil erosion. This effect can be long-lasting and irreversible. Drought also affect the economy such as reducing crop and productivity, reducing plant area, crop output, mainly food crop, increase the cost of agricultural production, reduce the income of agricultural workers. Hydroelectric power plants also face many difficulties in operation.
Therefore, we need to know how to deal with and prevent natural disaster. Here, Editor Bảo Phương will bring you information about the consequences that the world has to suffer from natural disaster.
Hello everyone. Natural disasters are becoming more and more unusual, extreme and illegal. Many natural disasters occurred on a large scale with a wide impact range. exceeding historical levels, causing huge losses of people and economy properties. Typically, hot weather, prolonged drought, the most severe in 500 years in Europe, caused more than 20,000 deaths. Super Typhoon Ian made landfall in the US at the end of September, killing 154 people and causing damage over $50 billion. Historical floods in July-August in Pakistan killed nearly 1,700 people. A 5.6 magnitude earthquake in Indonesia killed 321, or most recently, a devastating earthquake in Syria and Turkey on 6 February 2023. It's becoming more and more difficult to accurately predict natural disasters, so we need to be ready to respond to nature at any time. So, not only Vietnam, but also the whole world has suffered terribly from natural disasters to prevent the worst case from happening. Everyone should be equipped with the necessary knowledge to react promptly. For the flood, you need regularly monitor information on warning about flood situation in the place where you live to proactively cope. Improve houses and trees, identify safe locations for shelter, proactively evacuate unsafe houses, coastal areas, and estuaries to prevent rising water. Stock up on drinking water, food, medicine, and other necessary items for at least 7 days. Actively evacuate from riverbanks, low-lying areas, and areas at risk of being swept away by floods. As for landslides, it is necessary to actively monitor weather information to grasp the area situation and evacuate when necessary. Quickly get out of danger when hearing or noticing loud noises or unusual signs. Improve houses, dikes, and dams. Clear the flow before the rainy season. Actively prepare food, water, medicine, and medical first aid supplies, flashlights, hose, shovels, coils. Do not exploit forests indiscriminately. Afforestation increases the surface cover of the land. With drought, we can reduce the damage by conserve land and water. Seawater desalination, water recycling, and rainwater harvesting are in development to build on existing water supplies and further reduce the impact of drought in dry climates. The government and localities also need to have quick and long-term remedies, complying with the provisions of Article 26 of the Law on Natural Disasters Prevention and Control in 2013 to minimize damage caused by natural disasters and ensure safety for people and children.
Thanks, Bảo Phương. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the destructions of man that makes natural angry and cruelly punishes. Hope you will learn more about extreme natural phenomena through this news report as well as way to avoid them. Like Phương and me, I hope you also pay more attention to the environment around you. Let May be the most beautiful time with blue sky, golden sunshine, and time when we can rest back, enjoy the sweet taste of life. Độc lạ 24 giờ would like to end here. Greetings and see you again.